Inside the world of rolling fortresses, the secrets of Putin's gold-armored limo and America's unstoppable beast. Let's start with the American president's ride, affectionately known as the Beast. The latest version of the Beast, which debuted in 2018, is a Cadillac in name and appearance, but that's where the similarities to any showroom model end. Beneath its sleek, imposing exterior lies a platform more akin to a heavy-duty truck than a limousine, designed to withstand the most aggressive attacks a terrorist or assassin might attempt. The body is believed to be up to 8 inches thick, constructed from a blend of steel, aluminum, and ceramic armor, while the windows are at least 5 inches thick and made from multiple layers of glass and polycarbonate. These aren't just bullet-resistant, they're engineered to absorb multiple rounds from high-powered weapons, ensuring that the president remains safe even in the direst circumstances. Inside the Beast, the president is surrounded by a suite of life-saving technologies. There's a state-of-the-art communication system that allows the president to remain in constant contact with military and government officials, even to the point of activating nuclear codes if necessary. The interior is also equipped with a mini hospital, stocked with medical gear and even blood supplies matching the president's blood type so that emergency transfusions can be performed on the spot. The doors are so heavy they weigh as much as those on a Boeing 757, and the entire cabin can be sealed off to withstand chemical and biological attacks. Even the fuel tank is armored and filled with a special foam to prevent explosions. The Beast is more than just defense, it's also about deterrence. The vehicle is equipped with hidden weapons, including shotguns and tear gas cannons. The tires are reinforced with Kevlar, allowing them to keep rolling even if punctured. Night vision cameras, run-flat tires, and a robust suspension system ensure that the Beast can escape almost any threat. And if things ever get truly dangerous, the Secret Service is always ready to airlift the vehicle to safety aboard a C-17 Globemaster aircraft. But the Beast is just the latest in a long line of presidential limousines that have evolved alongside the threats faced by American presidents. The tradition dates back to the early 20th century, when President William McKinley became the first to ride in an automobile. And President Taft converted the White House stables into a garage to accommodate his growing fleet. Over the decades, presidential cars have shifted from open-topped convertibles, which allowed presidents to connect with the public, to the heavily armored closed vehicles we see today. This change was tragically accelerated by the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. Now let's turn to Russia, where President Vladimir Putin's gold-armored limousine is making waves of its own. Known as the Urus Senate, this vehicle is a bold statement of Russian engineering and self-reliance. After years of relying on foreign-made limousines, the Russian government commissioned the Urus project to create a homegrown, world-class presidential car. The result is a vehicle that combines opulence with extraordinary protection, featuring bulletproof armor, blast-resistant bodywork, and a sealed interior to guard against chemical and biological attacks. Putin's limousine, like the Beast, is designed to project power and invulnerability. The gold accents and handcrafted interior are more than just aesthetic choices. They're a declaration of Russian pride and technological prowess. The car is equipped with advanced communications and counter-surveillance systems, ensuring that Putin can command his government from anywhere, at any time. The attention to detail is staggering, with every element meticulously crafted to withstand not just physical attacks, but also electronic and chemical threats. Comparing these two vehicles is like comparing two philosophies of power. The Beast is an exercise in American over-engineering, a tank disguised as a Cadillac, bristling with hidden weapons and medical supplies, ready for any contingency. The Urus Senate, on the other hand, is a showcase of Russian luxury and resilience, blending comfort with cutting-edge security features. Both cars are designed to keep their occupants safe, but they also serve as rolling symbols of national identity and technological achievement. It's fascinating to see how these vehicles reflect the personalities and priorities of the leaders they carry. For the American president, the Beast is about preparedness and overwhelming force, a mobile command center that can weather any storm. For Putin, the Aurus Senate is about self-sufficiency and prestige, a statement that Russia can build a car to rival anything in the West, and that its leader is untouchable. The sheer cost and complexity of these vehicles are staggering. The Beast, for example, costs nearly $1.5 million per unit, with a fleet of a dozen vehicles maintained at all times. Each one is custom-built, with every detail classified and subject to rigorous testing. The Secret Service leaves nothing to chance, even transporting backup vehicles and specialized communications vans wherever the president goes. The logistical effort involved in moving the president from armored limousines to mobile cell phone towers and the ever-present nuclear football is a testament to the seriousness with which presidential security is taken. Of course, even the best-laid plans can go awry. There have been moments when the Beast has faltered, such as the time it broke down in Israel due to a fueling error, or when it got stuck on a speed bump in Ireland. These incidents are rare but serve as reminders that even the most advanced machines are still subject to the laws of physics and the occasional human mistake. But for the most part, these vehicles perform flawlessly, serving as the ultimate insurance policies for the men and women who lead the world's most powerful nations. They are constantly updated and improved, with new generations incorporating the latest advances in armor, communications, and defensive technology. The evolution of the presidential limousine is a story of adaptation, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of safety in an unpredictable world. The symbolism of these cars cannot be overstated when the President of the United States or the President of Russia steps out of their armored limousine. It's a carefully choreographed display of authority and control. The vehicles themselves become extensions of the leaders' personalities, projecting strength and confidence to allies and adversaries alike. They are rolling embodiments of national pride, technological prowess, and the enduring power of the state. But beyond the symbolism and the spectacle, these cars are also a reminder of the very real dangers faced by world leaders. Every feature, from the bulletproof glass to the run-flat tires, is a response to a specific threat. They are testaments to lessons learned from history and the ever-present need for vigilance. The presidential limousine is both a shield and a statement, a tool of survival and a symbol of supremacy. In the end, what sets these vehicles apart is not just their armor or their gadgets, but the sense of purpose that drives their creation. They are built to protect not just individuals, but the institutions they represent. They are the products of decades of experience, innovation, and, yes, a fair bit of paranoia. And as long as there are threats to the safety of world leaders, there will be a need for these extraordinary machines. So, the next time you see a presidential motorcade glide by, remember that you're witnessing more than just a display of wealth and power. You're seeing the culmination of a century of engineering, a rolling fortress designed to withstand the unthinkable, and a symbol of the enduring strength of the office it serves. Whether it's Putin's gold-armored Aurus Senate or the American Cadillac known as the Beast, these cars are the ultimate expressions of statecraft on wheels, a blend of luxury, security, and national pride that few will ever experience but all can admire. And that's the inside story of the world's most exclusive, most secure, and most fascinating presidential vehicles. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of power, where every detail matters and every ride is a reminder that, for the world's leaders, safety and symbolism go hand in hand. In recent years, other world leaders have also taken note of the growing importance of armored state vehicles. Countries like China, Germany, and the UK have commissioned their own high-security limousines, each tailored to their unique cultural and political environments. For instance, China's Hongqi N701, developed for President Xi Jinping, is a vehicle that emphasizes national heritage while embedding top-level security. Similarly, Germany's leaders ride in customized, heavily armored Mercedes-Benz S-Class models that balance efficiency, safety, and style. Yet, despite these advancements, the Beast and the Aurus Senate continue to stand as unmatched icons in the realm of political mobility. Their presence sparks conversation not just about engineering, but about the values and strategies of the nations they represent. it. These vehicles are part of a larger narrative, how modern leadership responds to risk, asserts dominance, and maintains control in a global landscape that is constantly shifting. As technology evolves and threats become more complex, so too will these presidential vehicles. Future models may integrate AI, drone defense systems, and even autonomous capabilities, ensuring that world leaders stay one step ahead in both security and symbolism. The next chapter in armored diplomacy has already begun. These limousines are no longer just about transportation, they're strategic assets. Every curve, wire, and bolt represents layers of protection, power, and preparation. As threats evolve in the 21st century, so will these vehicles, adapting with precision. In this high-stakes arena, survival is engineered and every arrival is a statement. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more such content.